Whether you are a beginning gardener or a seasoned homesteader, it is important to know the best way to properly preserve your crops. With a little help from the right tools, you can easily fill your pantry shelves with homegrown and home-raised foods. There are water bath canners, and I'll do a video on the difference between the two, but pressure canners are needed for non-acidic foods. The All-American Canner and the Presto Canner are the two most trusted pressure canners available. Each of these brands has stood the test of time for nearly a century. Let's go through a few comparisons between each canner. When comparing the sizes and colors of the canners, the All-American Canner has a wide range of sizes and colors available. The Presto Canner only has two sizes available, which are the 23-quart and the 16-quart models, and only a polished aluminum finish. This makes Presto less overwhelming for beginner canners looking to make a decision on which canner is best for size and color. Let's talk about construction quality for a moment. Both the All-American and the Presto pressure canners are made from high-quality, heavy-duty aluminum. Aluminum is commonly used in pressure cookers because it is warp-resistant and extremely heat-conductive. The lightweight construction makes it easier to transfer the cooker when it's time to remove it from the heat. The All-American and the Presto pressure canner differ in aluminum thickness. While the cookers are similar in wall thickness, the All-American features reinforced rims, making its thickest point 12 millimeters. This allows for longevity of use as well as added safety assurance. Further differences between the models include the handle construction and canning racks. While the Presto pressure canner features convenient plastic side handles that act as the lid lock, the All-American features 6 locking wing nuts that line the cooker's diameter and a handle on top of the cooker. While the locking handles of the Presto pressure canner ensure proper alignment and easy sealing, the handle placement of the All-American allows for safer operation, keeping your hands at a greater distance from rising steam when removing the lid. The Presto canner comes with one canning rack, whereas the All-American comes with 2 canning racks. As for the way each seals, the Presto uses a traditional sealing system that uses rubber gaskets between the lid and the base. While the gaskets ensure a fully pressurized seal on a Presto canner, they also can break down over time due to the heat exposure. You must make sure the gasket is clean, clear of defects, and installed correctly onto the lid. After several uses, the gaskets can break and crack or melt and will need to be replaced over time. While the dial gauge is accurate on a Presto canner, it can diminish in accuracy over time. The dial gauge should be tested once a year by your local county extension office to ensure accuracy. In comparison, the All-American pressure canners features an exclusive metal-to-metal sealing system that requires no gaskets. The positive action clamping locks seal the lid to the cooker to allow pressure to build. This means there are no parts to replace over time. However, the wing nuts will need to be greased with a petroleum jelly periodically to ensure a proper seal. Alright, now let's look at the compatibility with stovetops. The Presto pressure canner is compatible with gas, coil stoves, and some glass stovetops. The Presto does make a model which can be used for induction ranges. The All-American cannot be used on a glass stovetop. They do not offer a particular induction-compatible pressure cooker. However, certain models can be used with an induction plate. So, to sum it all up, there will be a learning curve for beginners with all pressure canners, but you'll feel more confident using either model after just one use. Overall, you will have to continually purchase more gaskets and replace parts for a Presto pressure cooker compared to an all-American pressure cooker. Also, remember that the dial gauge on the Presto should be tested once a year by your local county extension office to ensure accuracy. The cost upfront for a Presto canner is less expensive, but you will have to put more money into it over time, and also spend time checking the unit for accuracy. Compare this to an all-American experience, where no gaskets are required to be purchased and the weighted pressure gauge always stays accurate. We hope you have learned a few things between the two canners and can make an informed decision on which to purchase if you are in the market for a canner. I have both canners, but very much enjoy and prefer the All-American canner because of its ease of use and safety. Remember, it's not about if, it's about when. SHTF, Survival Homestead Teaching Farm, thanks you for watching this video. Please continue to help us help you by liking, sharing, and subscribing.